I just came back from the National Sheriff's Training in D.C. We were briefed by the FBI director and several federal agencies.
Hey guys, is this another hacker attack? I mean, for more than 10 hours, the cell phone services, so cell phone text messages of AT&T customers in the US was disrupted, was out. I mean, that caused a huge wave throughout the whole US, people wondering what is going on.
There are more red flags going off now than before 9/11. And we were told by the FBI director, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
AT&T's 5G network covers around 280 million people throughout the US. So we're not talking about something small. This is really, really big. And we know, and this is a fact, and I'll show you more about what that sheriff has said, that there's daily attempts, so many attempts to hack into US systems, to hack into US databases. So are there foreign enemies who are trying to bring the grid down, to bring communications down, to try to access secret data and weapon systems? Yes, of course, that is not a conspiracy theory. And if you look at what's going on in the world right now, the US has a lot of enemies. So I have no doubt that they're trying to see how far they can go. China is sending balloons over the US. And would you have ever guessed that these balloons would be able to make it that far? That they were able to travel all over the US and not being shut down? So times are weird, I have to tell you this. And now let's look deeper into this. And I have my assistant here today. That's Apollo. He just always sits next to me and listens to what I say, and sometimes he interferes if he thinks it's BS what I'm saying.
As we speak today, the Russians are still attacking our computer system, just like they're attacking most of yours, but I want the public to know this. The Chinese tried to attack our cyber system here in Butler County, which includes everything that we have, dispatching for police and fire 5 times a day. The Iranians are attacking our computer system and trying to hack it 3 times a day.
And of course, this AT&T power outage has prompted an investigation by the authorities. And of course, most of the federal agencies are involved to find out what really happened as well. AT&T said, we are taking steps to ensure that our customers will not have to deal with something like this again in the future. But, since it has happened, and if it has been a cyber attack, I think they have a lot of work to do, because then this has been a very, very successful cyber attack, and it should be a warning to the US as a whole, to all their systems, that it is possible. If it hasn't been a cyber attack, well, that's great. That's even better. But still, I think it still should be a warning that the systems are vulnerable. And some systems in the US, they are dated, they're outdated, they're older than in other countries. So really, it should be a warning, a wake-up call to do way more. And as this sheriff said, just in his county, there are multiple attacks daily to try to access data.
I want the public to be aware that you are under attack. And when they're attacking, they're trying to get our cyber system. We have a grid system. Butler County does, the whole United States. Hell, our grid system goes out when it gets hot. And our grid system is from the 1960s. And they're trying to attack our phone system.
White House spokesman John Kirby said that the FBI and the Department of Homeland and Security are looking into this AT&T outage. So they're understanding there might be something, right? So this is not something that they just leave up to the company to investigate. So this tells you something. They are on alert for sure. The spokesman further said, we are being told that AT&T has no reason to believe that it was a cyber attack or a security incident. So, okay, what was it then? Just a technical fault or something? I mean, that would be the best case scenario for sure. But, we also know they always say that until they find out more. So we will definitely have to wait what the investigation brings out for sure. Because then at the same time, he says, on the bottom line, we don't have all the answers, which means we don't know anything. And since they know anything, they really can't tell what it really was, one side or the other. That's my opinion. AT&T has not provided a reason for the outage. They haven't said anything, and they also have declined to comment on any investigation or potential findings. So we also know nothing from them, not even what they suspect it might have been. So everything's very silent right now. The outage has also affected the stock price of AT&T. So in the afternoon trading today, the stock was down 2.4%. And there's still roughly a little bit under 4,000 outages that are still happening right now. So not everything is connected or is back on track yet. But earlier today, it was still like 70,000 outages. So that is an improvement, we can say. So let's hope it stays continuous and that there is no other outage that will follow up. So since they say they don't know what it has caused it, I'm wondering, can it happen again? So we don't know. And my two buddies here, they try to fit on one chair. And guys, since we're in the middle of the video, could you do us a favor and just like this video, leave us a comment. What do you think? What has caused the outage? And is the US in grave danger for cyber attacks, for foreign interference? Russia, China, who knows who? What do you think? Leave me a comment, but leave this a like, click the notification bells. And now back to the video. Thank you so much for that, guys. The FBI has given a statement. They say that they're in contact with AT&T, and should they learn of any malicious activity, they said, we will respond accordingly. That's all they said. They haven't really elaborated how that response would look, but I'm sure they need to find out where it was coming from, and then we will probably not know. The director of the internet analysis firm Kentic has also given a statement, and he has said, well, it was unclear or is unclear from the outside what has caused this outage, but he kind of feels that it doesn't look like a malicious attack. So he says normally stuff like this, when this happens, it's some kind of software push or a software bug that causes these type of outages. I think the worst part of that outage is that it has not only affected like making calls, receiving calls, writing text messages and stuff like that, it has also affected people's ability to make 911 calls. And that is really serious, guys. I mean, normally 911 calls, in most cases, you're still able to make them, but this hasn't happened. And here, look at a statement from the San Francisco Police Department. They also said, we're aware that people cannot make 911 calls, and so they posted this. They were not the only police departments that posted this. There's posts from police departments in Virginia, in North Carolina, and some other places. So this has not been just locally in San Francisco. So Verizon, T-Mobile, and US Cellular, these are other companies that offer cell phone services. They have also experienced disruptions, not to the extent as AT&T, but there were disruptions. So I wonder if AT&T did upload some software update and something went wrong. Would that affect the other companies? Are they sharing like cell phone towers, networks? That I don't know, and we will have to see if they release more information in the coming days. But it's certainly concerning. As I said before, even if it wasn't a malicious attack, it shows you how quickly all these services can be affected. And I think it's even worse if they're interconnected, because if one major player has a problem and kind of passes it on to other companies, that is even more concerning in my opinion. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Let's discuss this. U.S. Senator Rick Scott of Florida has also made a post on X, or on X, how you call it, that he's very concerned about what's going on and that he hopes that AT&T would give them updates as fast as possible when emergency services 911 calls would be restored. Because guys, think about this. If you can't call 911, this opens the doors for other activities to go unnoticed. So as I said, it might not be malicious, but if it was, think about this. You disrupt cell phone services, you disrupt 911 calls, and then you're free to go to do a lot of scary things, guys. And guys, if you like this video and if you like stuff like this, let me know. Then I'll do more of that. And if you like those guys, let me know as well. And we say thank you guys. Thanks so much for watching. And thank you for the supers that you send us to support us. And of course, for the coffees on my buymeacoffee.com/silky site. And I'll post pictures of us, of the farm, and of maps and just stuff that is interesting. I post this there for free. The link is in the description of this video. So check this out and register there, because I'm sending out emails if there are breaking news like new eruptions or something else, so that you're always informed and that we can stay in touch and that we're not just depending on one platform. So thank you very much, guys. Stay safe wherever you are. Prepare yourself for some weird stuff that might happen in the future. It's not a conspiracy theory. I'll release a video very soon about what the rich and famous are doing to prepare themselves. And as we know, usually they know a little bit more than what the average person knows, like you and I. But despite all that, please, if you watch my video in the morning, enjoy your morning coffee. I say hi to Australia, to New Zealand. I saw some viewers from there, to the UK, to South Africa, Brazil, Europe, the US, and Canada, of course. Thank you so, guys, for watching my channel from all over the world. I feel blessed that I have all of these viewers with the beautiful comments and with the support that you are giving me, guys. So those guys probably just saw a bunny or something. So that's why they're going after that. So sorry for the noise. So I'll shut this video down now and I'll see you very soon. Check out the videos in the end screen. There's lots of stuff about the Iceland disaster and updates, playlists, and check my start page on YouTube daily in case the notifications don't work. Some viewers have told me they don't work on a regular basis. So I'm releasing at least one video per day. So check back on a regular basis if you're bored and need something to watch. I'm here for you guys as always. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Apollo, can you turn around and say bye? I guess not. He's not really socializing today. Bye, guys.